Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So today, once again, Gemsa is back as an ultimate stage as well as nightmare stage. So new players will be happy because they can finally get Gemsa. Alright, and then old players like us will be happy because we are getting a free Honor once again. Alright, so anyway, in this video, all achievement done. So we're going in for the first team of the day, which is Arthur. So this is gonna be all human achievement as well as the Monolite achievement, 2 stars. Alright, so you can see we have brought in Constantine, we have Moss, we have M&M, Magni and Mongni, as well as Catherine, the 6th starter. Alright, so anyways, round 1, there's not much storing needed to be honest here, right? Which is why I went straight ahead to Battle 2. So Arthur is, I would say, is pretty much this achievement is pretty much built in for Arthur team, right? For the Monolite as well as Mono humans put together, and because I find it super easy to clear using Arthur team. Alright, so let's go let's explain a bit for this battle info. Right, so battle 2 we have Nerza with Burning Trails, so not that much of a threat I guess, right? Since we have been exposed to this skill as a normal skill as of now. Right, so with that, spin carefully and then we are good to go. Alright, so battle 3 will encounter either Archimandra of Dark or Light, right? Both having above 7 combo shield. So at this point of time, 7 combo is a very common kind of skill I would say. Right, so together with attribute advantage, we can pretty much take it down in 1 hit. Okay, so moving on, Archimandra of Earth. So this actually target locks your heart runes after the first turn, right? Which is kind of an old skill here, right? So we are free for 1 turn, right? So use that free turn to take it down, and then no skill will be affected or will be activated against you. Okay, so this used to be the previous used to be the old troublesome stage, right? So as of now, you can see we have a 5 turn debuff, attack debuff, and speed debuff, spinning debuff. Alright, so you can either get 3 turns, 4 turns, or 5 turns. Right, the maximum is 5 turns, in which that's what I got. Unlucky as usual. So I took the first turn to take down one of the mobs. You can take down either of them, it's fine. Right, so I decided to take down the dark one because I have attribute advantage. And after that, I'll just spin 1 combo to kind of like wear off the debuff before moving on to the next battle. Right, I think it's always good to find some extra CDs here and there to wear out the debuff, because you'll never know when this debuff is gonna be affecting you in the next few battles, right? In terms of new stages in the future. So time down debuff is gonna be affecting you for your spin time in this particular battle, which is the power release stage. So you have to dissolve the same amount of sets of runes for water and earth. Yeah. So initial attack 50% HP reduction, subsequent attack will be 100%. So you can see here, activated Constantine, we have extra movement time. So make sure you calculate the amount of water runes. So there's 2 sets of water, 2 sets of earth there. And then with an attack boost of 1.8 from Constantine, it's easy, more than enough to take down the power release material. Right, so do note that it drops at a small chance for ultimate stage. I did got it previously, but too bad in this video it doesn't drop. Right, so next up we have the 2 Komainu Light and Dark with each generating 1 weathered rune each. So not much of a deal, not much of a threat I would say. Just take note of where the weather runes are appearing and then just spin carefully. Done. Okay, so moving on, we have Minamoto Fusion, 2-second movement time. So at this point of time, you can either encounter Wenzong or Minamoto here. Right, Wenzong having damage reflect, which is the more dangerous one, I'll say. And then Minamoto with, you know, below 2-second movement time. Right, so either one, right, Wenzong or Minamoto, you can use Catherine to extend 3 rows of runes and then spin should be able to take them down. Okay, so moving on, we have Dipankara or Randeng. So here I managed to just do a M&M convert, right? Because there's no point keeping the M&M convert, to be honest, because you won't be using it at the boss anyways. Right, so here we have 2 turns before we are dead. So I think 2 turns is a very fair amount of CD, right, at this point of time, because of all the strong cards that are released now, right? CD2 should be more than enough for you to take down this Dipankara here. Yep, and then with that, 2 turns, and then off he goes. So Constantine is back up, we can use him again, and boss. So as usual, there's this like bug that disables the music for some reason. So anyways, we have a board full of hard runes, dark runes, so I use this chance to kind of clear them off, since Gemsa does not have a skull. Okay, so at this point of time, red, green, blue shield, excluding light and dark, initial batch only. So, red, green, blue, let's just make use of King Arthur's active skill, right? So, King Arthur, Constantine, as well as M&M, convert her to dark attribute, and then use Moss. I think Moss is just pretty much an extra kind of card there. Right, so I decided to transform him, light attack times 2, unlimited movement time for 10 seconds, so why not, right? And then with that, stack the unwanted light and dark, right, and then you are good to go. Remember red, green, blue, and then pretty much a GG. Right, I don't think compulsion is needed, right? So it's just for that special effect, for that high amount of damage burst, right? That satisfying burst. So this will pretty much be it for the first team setup, which is King Arthur, right? King Arthur team completing Mono Light as well as Mono Light, Mono Human. Yeah, so you can see it's pretty much an overkill here with just the first hit. Right, so just a small little trivia for this Tower of Saviors. Right, out of all the cards, all the battles in TOS, Gemsa is the only card that doesn't die at the end of the battle. Right, be it the ultimate stage or the story mode. Okay, so with that you can see using a team consists of only humans cleared. You don't see the Mono Light because I actually did a pre-run, right? But it's not a full human team. Yep, so with that will be it for 2 stars. Mono Earth will be the next achievement, right? So I'm going to form a team, then I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second team. So it's a very, I would say, an old team. Right? I haven't seen this team in a while. So we have Uncle 2 from the Witchman series. Yep. So it is pretty much a Earth style Mastima or Beelzebub playstyle. Right, 5 or more Earth dissolve and you'll get an extra multiplier. So you can see here, first battle, I kind of did a bit of a store because I do not have a set of 5 Earth runes. Right, so you can see a simple spin is going to take down battle 1. Right, so battle 2 is kind of the stage that I struggle a bit. I don't know why. But it's just, I'll just say it's just the Earth runes that are being scattered around. So you can't really do a proper burst there. Right, so you can see a group of 5 actually does this much of damage. Yeah, so took me a few rounds here, but anyway, managed to take down Nerza without dying. So that's all you need to know. So at this point of time, I'm just trying to heal back up because Nerza being at CD2, there is a bit of a time. There's a bit of time for us to kind of heal back. Right, so priority here is healing. You can see with just 3 hard runes, we managed to heal just back up to take a hit. Right, so at this point of time, I turn on Curse. So I didn't actually plan to turn on Curse this early. Right, I'll explain why later. So since we are dealing so little damage, I was thinking, okay, I'll just turn on Curse and I'll just deactivate her later on. And then with that, one more spin and then we're done with Nerza. Okay, so moving on, battle 3, we have Archimandrite of Light this time, as I mentioned earlier. 2 possible encounters, Light and Dark Archimandrite. So same thing, above 7 combos. So this is, for some reason, I think I'm just sleepy. Yeah, so I can't hit 7 combos at this point of time. Right, so you can see here, I think I did another spin. Right, another spin, and then I failed to do a 7 combos again. 7 combos should be a norm for me. Right, so you can see 6 combo again. So at this point of time, I was getting quite annoyed by myself. I'm like, 7 combos, I can't hit 7 combos. Right, so I just turned on Uncle 2. I'm like, okay, screw this. I'm just gonna, you know, do the sky drop style. Right, and I initial spin 5 combos. Right, at this point, I almost tried to kill myself at this point of time. Okay, so move on. Battle 4. Battle 4, we have Archimagia of Earth once again with the Hardlock. So as I mentioned, Hardlock only comes in at the 2nd turn. So with Surge on, with that amount of Earth runes, managed to take him down in 1 hit. So moving on, Battle 5. So Battle 5 here is where I actually decide to turn on Surge. Right, so I deactivate her, and because of the debuff, I brought in Earthkeeper to remove the debuff. Then I turn on Surge as well as Fury. So this is where our maximum damage multiplier is going to come in. Alright, Surge giving the damage multiplier as well as Fury giving the damage multiplier, extra multiplier. And you can see the damage now is just so satisfying. Alright, so moving on, 6 out of 10. So this is where we have our power release material once again. So I can't really remember what I do here. Did I on Uncle 2? I think I did on Uncle 2 here. Alright, so since the other one is on cooldown now, and it's gonna be, you know, back before the game start stage. So at this point of time, you can see only 1 set of earth, 1 set of water, and then it's okay because 1 whole chunk of earth runes coming down, and there's more than sufficient to take down this power release stage. You can see it's kind of overkill, 4 million per card. Yeah, so I think that was a bit overkill. I don't think the Uncle 2 is necessary. And yeah, moving on, the Komainus. So this is what's gonna happen if you do not spot the weathered rune properly. Alright, so look before you spin and do not make the same mistake as me. So with that, you can see 1 spin is pretty much gonna take down this particular stage. It's not much of a threat. Alright, so moving on. So, as I mentioned, Wenzhong with the damage reflect now. So I'm quite unfortunate in this ultimate stage run. Right, so Uncle 2, in order to max out his damage multiplier, you need to have at least 5, a group of 5 Earth runes, right, in which I do not have. And without dissolving Earth runes, there goes my Fury active skill. So here, what I'm trying to do is actually just to, you know, store back Fury's active, and then just activate him, her, it, once he's back up. Alright, so you can see Fury's back, and then we have more than 5 Earth runes on the board. So just do 1 spin and Wenzhong should be dead. Right, we have the attribute advantage here. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult of a battle at this point of time. We have Surge on, we have Fury on. So damage should be more than sufficient. Okay, so this is the stage that we are concerned of, right, usually when we play opposite attribute kind of team. So this is where Medusa comes in. I've been holding on to this Medusa since the start of the battle. This is where I'm using it to stone Dipankara for easier clear, I would say. It's not necessary, but it just makes the entire battle a lot easier. Right, there's like 1 empty slot, just slot in Medusa. So back at Gemsa with the awkward silence here. Okay, so red, green, blue, excluding light and dark once again. So you can see Uncle 2 is back, the first one that I used. And then at this point of time, just remember not to dissolve light and dark. Right, you can see I almost did a dissolve of light runes there. So just do a small flick and not dissolve it. And then GG, I guess. So if you find that your board is being clumped with a lot of light runes, a lot of dark runes, you can actually take 1 turn to kind of dissolve them away and then do a proper spin. Right, of course, providing you can take a hit from Gemsa. Right, so once again, she's not gonna die, but yeah, I don't get it why she doesn't die. Right, even Yog-Sothoth, we can actually kill off Yog-Sothoth. Right, I hope her PR is her nightmare stage is coming soon. Right, hopefully we can PR her very soon. Alright, so that will be it for this Ultimate Stage 3-star clear with two team once again, Uncle 2 as well as Arthur. Right, a very kind of an old team and a kind of a new team in this gameplay. Right, so leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and then as usual, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.